Hello everybody and welcome to another Let's Play. This is episode number 7 of GTA World and the LSPD. Today we're taking out a bit of a different vehicle. We're taking out the Alamo, which is kind of what the Tahoe would be in real life. So we're taking it out. It's not the best at handling and it's certainly not the best at speed, as once you get over 80 mile per hour it kind of starts to fall flat on its face and it doesn't do so hot. So we'll see how it goes. Last episode was a very hectic episode. It was attack after attack and situation after situation after situation. I wasn't even able to get all the situations recorded into one video because it just would have started to get too long. So I usually try to keep my videos around 30, max 40 minutes if I can. And because after that it's just kind of like, okay, you don't really want to keep watching for hours on end here, because honestly that last video I did, which was 32 or 33 minutes, that was honestly about an hour and a half to game time. So like when I get on scene, I'm not going to sit there and record everything that's said on scene. I'm usually going to record the first 4 or 5 minutes or so, if that, and then cut to the end and just tell you guys what the outcome was and what happened. Just because, like I said, don't want to keep you guys waiting around forever. And also, you guys can see Visual Vanilla working much better today, as it is in the daytime but not in the nighttime. The only thing I don't like about Visual Vanilla in the nighttime, for the graphics mod I'm talking about here, is that it looks like it makes the black on the cars kind of have a gray tinge to them, which is kind of odd, to be honest with you. But now it's daytime, they look their natural color, and things look a hell of a lot better, if you ask me. What is this guy doing? He knows. What is that taxi doing? I literally have my lights and sirens on. Alrighty. TST 580. Alright, let's run his plate. It's hard to see in this vehicle because the freaking hood is so damn high you can't see the plate on the car. I did not realize that that would be an issue, but I guess I should have thought about that. Man, this guy has a bit of a driving record and even an arrest record. Alright. So this vehicle is a Ocelot Pariah. Interesting. Alright, we're running collar cells in here. I'm actually shocked he pulled over, kind of like the biker in the other episode. These guys could easily take off. guy just admitted to speeding. Oh god. Man, I hate how it locks the car so quick. Alrighty, we're going to write this guy a ticket. As he deserves one, that's for sure. We're going to pin him for negligent operation. Alright. So, I type in the ticket on the MDC before I come over, so it's already there. Yeah, like all it would take with him driving 90 or 100 mile an hour is someone pulling up in front and boom, they're dead. Enjoy the rest of your day. Alright guys, I will be back in a couple minutes. I'm just going to go finish up this guy's paperwork here, and then we will be back on patrol.
Oh, I want you to...
Alright guys, welcome back. It started raining in-game, so we ended up having to switch our car from the Alamo since it is absolutely terrible to drive in the rain at anything above 5 miles an hour. And we are also joined with the Red County Old-Timers. Say hello there, Josh Moore.
I didn't know you were gonna include me.
Why, you're included now.
Okay.
Don't you feel
Guess
better?
so.
We're basically like old-timers at this point, like from Red County days, aren't we? We're like the boomers of Red County.
I think I was in your first ever Let's Play of RCRP.
I'm pretty sure you were back in like 2015.
Squeaker me, man.
Oh my god. Long time ago now. Like, oh my god, I've been doing these Let's Plays, how long now? 5 years? Yeah,
Let me have a look.
It's basically 5 years in December. I'm 90% sure. Because I think it was December 2015 I started. That was like the original. You know what's crazy though is how many Red County players are on here. Like even in PD there's a lot of us. Like there's Roberts, me, you, Bunting, Yass, and a bunch of the others are over here. So honestly you can still find like a lot of the people that used to play with Sobo.
Let's see, your first ever Let's Play was uploaded... Let me have a look. 11th of December 2015.
So yeah, basically 5 years, holy shit.
Almost 5, yeah.
I have to say though, like the roleplay you can get on GTA World and stuff is just so much more advanced than what you could get on SAMP on any server, I think.
I would disagree on that.
Really?
It depends where you are, man. Some people like write books for /me's and then others, you know.
That's true, but I mean generally
it's the same on SAMP, man. I guess it just depends who you play with and where you are. Although I do have to say that GTA World does, you know, their admins are a lot, like, let's say, not stricter, but fairer, I guess. In RCRP, if you have shitty roleplay, you can probably just write it out for a year.
I also want to say that what was I going to say there? The overall, you have to be better to get into the server to begin with. Yes, anyone can cheat.
Oh yeah, the fucking app was horrible, man. Jesus.
Yeah, anyone can cheat the test, but the app is terrible and it asks so many different questions. So like, you could still cheat the test if you wanted to. But the actual roleplay quality that's expected of you is much higher than your average server by far, and definitely much higher than your average server on SAMP. Hands down.
Yeah. And you know, here if you have like terrible roleplay, you'll probably get like a perm ban.
Exactly.
On RCRP, if you have terrible roleplay, you'll probably be able to ride it out for 5 to 6 months before someone notices and decides to ban you.
Yeah, and that's the big difference here. It's like, if you're stupid, you're gone. Like, I guarantee you, like, you probably even had a couple screw-ups when you first came to GTA World. Like, you gotta use those first 10-15 hours of GTA World to kind of get used to the server. Like, I even had, like, a couple screw-ups where I did stuff on Red County, and then I was like, oh, I did that wrong, so don't do it that way again, type deal.
True, but when you join, like, we have previous roleplay experience. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
It's not about getting used to GTA World. It's about having people that have never roleplayed before.
Yeah, and
like
GTA World, I don't know if this is the server for brand new role players to start. I'm just gonna be honest.
I don't think it is.
No, me neither. It's
defined as a heavy roleplay server.
It's too much. It's way too much.
Besides, I personally didn't sign up to roleplay with people who I have to teach about /me and /do.
Yeah, well that's just it.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of GTA World, it's hands down. You got to get started. Red County, you could start out as a new role player if you wanted to back in the day.
You still can.
Yeah, well, they're getting desperate.
They removed temporary bans on RCRP. It's only perm bans and AJLs now.
Huh?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Yeah, glad I'm not there now.
I mean, I don't think it matters too much, but you know.
No, that's true. Like, Samp is a dying breed. Like, it doesn't matter which way you swing it.
I mean, it is fucking. The player base isn't dead yet, but the thing itself is. Because if you go to the SAMP website, the fucking forums are gone.
Did you join PD the same time as me?
I think you were like a batch earlier.
Like I want to say it was like March of this year.
I joined in June, so
Okay,
you were like a batch.
You were
or
a
two.
batch, maybe two after, but I had to disappear this summer because it was bad summer. So I had to leave. Yeah, I found, and I don't know, like I just plan on staying as PO2, but it's funny when I first came on here and did my first patrol, it was actually with Bunting, so I'm glad I had like someone that I knew to start off on the first patrol. But it was like, oh my god, everything is like, whoopee! You really had to pay attention, right? Like almost everything I learned from Red County was out the freaking window. Almost all of it. Like like you keep like 10 or 15% of it to. Like, you keep, like, 10 or 15% of what you kept from Red County, like, just, like, your instincts
like,
and all that stuff, but everything else was gone. Like, you just
it's like, it's an entirely different world, because in RCRP, it's quiet. You have 150 players max over a relatively sizable map, and here you have 500 players, most of which are in the city, I think.
Like, way less cops.
And way less cops. So, like, it's a lot busier. You do have to pay a lot more attention to your chat.
Yeah, like last night, I mentioned it, I don't know if I caught it in the video because I had to cut a lot of it out, but like I mentioned it when we were on scene last night, I was like, I kind of missed what he said a couple times just because there's so much going on in the chat, I just flat out missed it, and I was like...
Like it can be so busy at times that...
Because like there was, what, 6 or 7 of us talking in that one spot last night, and I just...
Yeah, exactly.
And I said that, I was like, it's so easy
and that
on
just
the server to miss
doesn't happen on
chat.
RCRP.
No, it doesn't.
And also... What I find is that the standards in the LSPD are like are way higher than on RCRP. On RCRP, you can get away with most things.
Here, I'd say it's 3 times higher.
Just generally,
to my throat and emptied the registered.
Yeah, like if you join SWAT here, it means that you usually get proper training. Like you actually get talked to by people who know what they're talking about. You join SWAT on RCRP. You know, I'm not gonna comment, but nothing special.
Alright, gotta respond to this 911 call. Guy came into his store and held somebody with held a knife to his throat. Gotta be careful driving code 3 in the rain.
Dude, I love driving in the fucking rain. You can drift like easy. Hopefully no one sees you before you have to do an evoc retraining, but yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I'm recording, so I better behave. I'd rather drive a little slow than run someone down. When you have a green light, though, it means hit the gas.
Not necessarily, because a lot of people run red lights and then boom.
Well.
And you can say, oh well, yeah, it's your fault, but... You know.
We got him on video.
Yeah, obviously, but that's not what I mean. I'm like, it's his fault, but you know, you still got delayed by like half an hour. You still have to, you know, roleplay injuries and roleplay a proper accident, which will eat up like 45 minutes of your time. At most.
Alright guys, dealt with that robbery situation there. Just end up taking a statement from the victim, and then we'll have to issue a lookout and head back on patrol, but I need to get offline here in a few minutes as well, so I'll do that. And I need to get off, so I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching another Let's Play. See ya!